Okay, Erica, you can do this. Just calm down, take it easy. You can do this.
Don't speak to me!
I'm having anxiety attack.
Not now, freshman. I can't be seen with you in those shoes.
Hello? Can you help me? Can you help me?
No, I love you much more.
Can you help me? Can you help me? I need an ambulance. Can you have a phone? Do you have a, can you help me?
Erica, with your AP credits from high school and your 17 credits here, you are now at 31 credits. Congratulations. Today is your first day as a sophomore.
No, Miss Tartar. I'm not a sophomore. I can't be. This must be some awful, terrible, no good, very bad mistake.
Look, Erica, I know that it might sound scary in theory, but being a sophomore is really just all in the name.
It's not just a name. Being a sophomore means drug bust and evil sorority presidents and homicidal roomies and group projects with people you have absolutely nothing in common with.
Well, being a sophomore really isn't that bad. So, Erica, how about that advanced combustion theory class?
I can't do this.
I think it'd be great to write an article on handling random roommate assignments. You know, like the real story from real students.
Margot, this is the Bardell Bear Hug, not your typical episode of Saved by the Bell, the college years.
Well, I mean, shouldn't we at least try to relate to the student body? I mean, I know I'm a college student, and my issues with my roommate last semester affected me way more than alcohol poisonings ever did.
Yeah, okay, Margot, but you're not a representative of all college students, are you? No, you're not. Most of us learned how to deal with other people in the 5th grade. What else is there?
An article on a girl who was locked in her bio lab all winter break. She survived off the seaweed in her biosphere project. It's actually a pretty powerful story.
No, actually, it's not. It's crap. Crap, crap, crap. Just like every other idea you've given me this morning. I swear, my dog leaves more creative gifts on my rug every single morning. God, you're so stupid.
I've got a great idea for a story. My older sister, Jessie Ann Hodes.
Finally, that is a good idea. And you are?
Andrea Hodes, journalism major. I just transferred from Brown-Nose University.
Oh, wait. Who's Jessie Ann Hodes?
Only the fiercest bitch of Bardell, and up until last December, she was the president of Phi Alpha Beta.
Are you serious? A bitchy sorority girl? How is that story any better than all of mine?
I'm guessing you haven't heard.
I've been pulling all-night facials so that I can look my freshest in the morning. I have to pay some kid to go to the classes for me that I don't have time to go to, and just resisting the urge to eat in public so that my sisters think that I'm anorexic, and of course they take it upon themselves to do the same. That's it. That's what college does to you.
This is Jessie Ann Hodes. She posted this video online on December 4th. Pretty hormonal.
And this was her only Facebook activity for the entire month of December?
Yeah. A college student not using Facebook is like my wife not needing her Tampax. Never means anything good.
So what then? I mean, she could have gone home on break, or maybe even to Aspen with the girlfriends or something.
She didn't. We didn't even get the word from her folks until right after Christmas. Nobody's seen or heard from her since the week of December 1st. Jessie Ann's been missing for over a month now.
Kyla Kane died in high school and came back as a vampire.
Well, I heard Kyla Kane shot a man in Reno just so she could watch him die.
What happened to the lights?
Yeah, it looks soft in here.
Oh my god! Is she gonna kill us?
No, Erica, she can't do that.
I can do whatever the hell I want. Now listen up, you little maggots. I don't care what you want, think, or take any offense to, okay? This is my run as 12th floor RA. And I'm the authority now, bitches.
Hey girls, you will not believe what happened to me. So I'm about to board my plane for Cabo, you know, for my study abroad, and I forgot my favorite bikini. Silly me, right? All right, girls, have a great semester. I'm gonna miss you guys too. But don't worry, you're in safe hands with Kyla. Bye.
Now that little Miss Sunshine's gone, I've set some ground rules. First rule, no bright colors.
But all of my clothes are bright colored.
I thought so. That's why I replaced all of your first aid kits underneath your bathroom sinks with some black dye. Second rule, no smiling.
But I like smiling.
Thought so. That's why I replaced all the evacuation maps with mirrors so you can all see yourselves. Trust me, you won't want to smile
anymore.
One, two. Oh my gosh, look, you're like a magician. Oh my gosh, you're such a Houdini.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Give it back, Luke, give it back.
Hey, Kyla Kane.
Hey, Luke Jameson.
Oh my gosh, I love your boots. They're so cutesy.
Snicky, this is Kyla Kane, the Queen of Darkness at Bardell University. And Kyla, this is my girlfriend, Snicky Helsinki.
From the great state of Alaska.
Wow, I don't know what's more pathetic, Snicky Helsinki from the great state of Alaska, or you having a girlfriend.
Come on, Kyla. I met Snicky in Alaska, and she's now coming to Bardell with me.
It was like love at first sight. Luke Bear's even letting me stay in his dorm until I settle in.
Wow, you're finally living in sin. Margot's gonna be devastated.
Who's Margot?
Let's go get that Klondike bar you wanted, okay?
But
Yeah.
who's Margot?
Klondike bar.
Lizabeth, what the hell is this? You know you can't campaign outside the house. It's against Gamma Code.
Alexa, you can't tear my posters down?
First of all, it's Alexa now, and yes, I can. I'm still the president.
Please, give it up already. You've been president for what, 2 semesters now? Let me be president and make some changes.
We don't want any changes, Lizabeth. The last thing we need is some dumb... Hey, have you seen this?
Jessie Ann looks so fug in that picture. Oh.
There's art everywhere here. And there are so many cool paintings that don't even make any sense. I mean, that's just how artistic the art is here, Renee.
That's really artistic. I'm really glad you love it there.
I more than love it here, Renee. It's like I'm in a whole new world. You remember in art history when we learned about that dude who cut off his ear? Edgar Allan Poe.
Vincent van Gogh.
Exactly. And you smart girl. Hey, Renee, you know that's why you my girl, right?
Okay, cool. Listen, I'm kind of in the middle of something, so can we continue this later?
Who was that?
Oh, just a friend. So, Dorian, you're
I get that a lot, but honestly, I don't think I deserve all the accolades I receive from my intellect. It's entirely inherent. I could study all night long or spend it high out of my mind. It wouldn't even make a difference. I'm just gifted.
Elizabeth, what are you doing in my class? You know this is journalism law, right?
Since when do you own this class, Miss Alicia Silverstone? And FYI, I happen to be interested in journals. I've kept one since the 3rd grade.
What, I can't sit here?
Sitting next to Margot Peters is like swimming with the shark. On second thought, sitting next to you is worse. Never mind, I'm dropping this class.
Oh, whatever, Elizabeth. I'll just switch to the 3 o'clock anyways.
Oh, don't bother. Keeping a journal is suddenly not so cool anymore.
Hello, class. Welcome to Journalism 3030. My name is Professor Sylvia Lanier, and this is my hot TA, Taylor Dam.
More like Taylor Dam.
So, you're dropping this class, right?
Jackie Copeman, good to see that you've made a full recovery over the break.
Why, yes, Miss Charter. And I'm so grateful to have been given this second opportunity at getting an undergraduate education here at Bardell.
Jackie displayed much progress at our clinic. She was lost, but has been found.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that. It's my understanding that she was expelled for
Hoarding and consuming 11 different types of illegal prescription drugs? Yes. I won't deny it. But that's the first rule that we learn at the Sunnyside Rehabilitation Center for Troubled Sinners. A good Christian always takes full responsibility for his or her actions.
A good Christian?
Well, yes, Mrs. Charter, a good Christian. Are you a good Christian?
So, Jackie, what would you like to take this semester?
Oh, well, I was hoping to get into the Anthropology 1101 class with Professor Binder. My good friend Moses is in that class, and he says that it's quite a delightful course once you get past all the evolution nonsense.
Your good friend Moses?
Yeah.
Why can't you see in your dorm at my child?
I know, but I can't. I have statistics in less than 10 minutes, and I'm in the... Hey, Margot.
Luke.
Margot. Didn't see you there.
I'm talking to my girlfriend on speakerphone, Snicky Helsinki from Alaska.
We met during this trip in Alaska. I was dressed as an Eskimo because I'm Alaskan, and he was dressed as an Eskimo because he was cold. And then our eyes met.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go.
Why, hello there, Margot Peters.
Jackie. Hey, you, they let you back in?
Why, Margot, you look as if you've seen the second coming. Sure, it's a surprise to see me back in school after you went out of your way to report my drug problem to the housing department, but stranger things have happened.
Jackie, I really didn't mean
Hush, child. I know you did it to pave the way to my glorious embrace with the Lord.
Sure. I'm glad we can move past that.
Of course. My feelings of pity for your hollow, faithless soul far outweigh my seething resentment towards you.
Is she always like that?
She used to be. Not exactly, but hey, college is all about changes.
College is nothing but a disappointment, and becoming one, according to my mother.
You should really meet my roommate, Kyla. I'm Margot, by the way.
Adam Murphy. But all 5 people who know I exist call me Murphy.
Well, now you can make that 6.
I had Professor Binder last term, and she bitches a lot about her job, but she's a pretty solid B+ if you show up.
Like it matters. I'm failing the entire semester anyway. Whatever can go wrong, will go wrong. No matter how you spin it. It's Murphy's Law.
First day back, and I'm already up to here with this job. And our lovely university board is cutting my paycheck by 25%. And my new parking permit that the school promised me, it's invalid. Invalid. My car was towed. Okay, now moving on to Anthropology 1101.
Hi, Professor Binder. I couldn't help but sympathize with your issues with the school board. And I was wondering, do you think I could get a statement for the Bardell bear hug?
Sure, as long as it remains completely anonymous, you know, I can get into trouble for something like this.
Conditional anonymity, it's no problem. So, where do you think the school budget problems come from?
That's a no-brainer. You know, those fools on the board have no idea what they're doing. Do you know we rejected 200 incoming freshmen this year for a football team?
Queen bee walks in my room with a pillow dress and a pair of boots. So many double takes, it makes a man's neck snap in two. I need a dictionary. I'm on a quest.
Hello, what do you think you're doing?
Look at that. You're her. You look better with all the Photoshop. Anyhow, I think the well-being of my missing sister is way more important than some pathetic Pyro Gamma election.
Sister, the devil spawned two of you?
Oh yes, Jessie Ann told me you're quite the vicious one. You were like her worst enemy on campus last term, weren't you?
That's a little dramatic.
Is it? Tell me, what happened last time you saw my dear big sis?
Nothing. And you're not the police. I don't have to tell you anything.
Nancy Torres. Remington verbatim. Okay, and Zachary Zachariah. Good. Let's start class then. Art composition. It's really all about grasping the components of art and pretending to use them in your own pieces. The less sense your art makes, the more artistic your art is. For Pablo's sake, what is it?
Well, Prof, you didn't call my name on the roll sheet.
And what name is that exactly?
Clive Jenkins. I transferred from Bardell. I was the star quarterback at Lakeside. Then I went to college and discovered that my true calling was basketball. And then I realized that my true calling was music. And then I drew my girlfriend's hair by accident and discovered that I was an artiste.
That really is a touching story, I must say. A regular Jerry Maguire, if I can so eloquently put it. But sadly, you are not on the roll call.
Are you sure? I mean, it's Clive Jenkins. C-L...
I know how to spell. Thank you. But you are not on the list. Mr. Jenkins, you aren't registered for the class.
I had to register?
For your first writing assignment, I want you all to write a retraction statement from a major newspaper of your choice. Just don't make it some type of Star magazine piece of crap, okay?
Look who's drilling over Taylor down.
I am not, Lizabeth. Shut up. Besides, he's our TA.
Oh, come on, Margot. It's just us girls here. You can trust me.
Trust you? You broke into my records, blackmailed me into ruining our sociology project, and, oh yeah, still told the group that I burned down my freshman dorm.
You burned down your freshman dorm?
It was an accident.
It wasn't really an accident.
Hey, Chatty's back there. If you want to pass this class, I suggest you shut it. Time's up. Time's up, ladies. Turn in your paper.
Have it right here.
Margot, the safer.
I told you. Murphy's Law.
Hey, Professor, Mr. I'm sorry, what do I call you?
If you can stop gossiping through my lectures, you can just call me Taylor.
Right, Taylor. I'm Margot, and I'm a journalism major and kind of an OCD perfectionist. And I'm like 100% sure that I didn't put a period at the end of my last sentence.
A period, huh? No can do, kiddo. There's 70 other students in here, and favoring you in particular would be, well, unethical.
Right. Look, listen, Taylor, I just have this stupid little note attached to my paper. It's just kind of embarrassing.
Oh, why don't you say so?
Oh, I can just, I'll just get it. It's okay. Oh, it's Murphy's.
Adam Murphy, the clinically depressed one?
Yeah, he was passing notes with Lizabeth Martin, and, I don't know, I was just trying to spare him the embarrassment.
Thank you for letting me know that, Margot. But for the record, I don't have any skanky grad student girlfriends, just in case Murphy wanted to know.
Right. I will tell him that.
As president of Pi Rho Gamma, I know this household needs a stable house since Bardell decided to cut our funding, night lights for Tori so she can sleep like a baby, and parental controls on cable so Erica doesn't stumble on HBO again.
There were so many hands.
It was a damaging night for us all, and that's why there won't be any more HBO in this household.
I'm gonna need that back before True Blood starts back next season.
True Blood? What an NC-17 Twilight ripoff.
For the love of Thor, Tori, you're such an Edward enthusiast. I swear, it's like I don't even know you people.
All of this right here is exactly why people don't like us.
Because we can't agree on Twilight?
No, Erica, stop saying that. If we want people to take us seriously, we need to stop running our house like a kindergarten and gain some real credibility. That's what the Greek system is for. It's not about waiting for a diploma to be somebody. It's about making yourself somebody with whatever resources you have available. And as far as we're concerned, it's not that many.
You in there, Jessie Ann?
Leave Jessie Ann out of this. Why should I? I mean, I think we're all wondering how much you implicated us after that Greek games nonsense. I mean, as president, Shut up, Lexi. And yes, I called you Lexi, okay? Changing your name doesn't make you seem more mature. It makes you look pathetic. Get your life together. And for your information, I didn't twist anybody's arm to go against Jessie Ann at the Greek games.
That's all you didn't do. I mean, you didn't care that you sent Jessie Ann into a mental breakdown. I mean, you wrote Ding Dong the Bitch's Dead on your Facebook status.
Don't act like you didn't click like on that status. You too, Hannah.
Yeah, but we didn't hold a semester-long grudge against Jessie Ann. You did.
Well, Hannah, that's not exactly...
Erica, Hannah's right. I may have been naive before, but not anymore. I mean, I have no choice. You're the only person who'd want to hurt Jessie Ann. I don't think we can trust someone like her to be our president.
Luke, it was super uber sweet of you to win this for me at the carnival.
It wasn't a carnival, it was a book fair. And I didn't win it for you, I bought it for 50 cents.
Oh, I don't know what that means. I just know that I love this great red balloon. We don't have these up in Alaska, you know?
You don't have red balloons in Alaska?
God bless you, Luke Jameson.
Jackie, what are you doing here?
Oh, you're not heard? The good Lord has shined his luminescent light upon me to bring me out of the darkness. By that I mean I was reinstated under the understanding that I'm completely cleansed of my 11 illegal prescription drugs.
So you're cleansed then?
Of course, clean as a Kleenex.
Luke, maybe we should get
Oh, don't fear me, little one. Fear eternal damnation if you have yet to repent for your sins at the end of your numbered days here on earth.
Oh, I think she's safe. This is Snicky, by the way. She's my girlfriend.
Oh, well, look at that. Spring really is the season of love. I found a suitor myself.
Who's that? Jesus?
No. It's St. Paul. He's in the coffee shop right now buying me a decaf. He's such a romantic.
Jackie, are you sure you're okay?
Listen, Luke, I know you have some unresolved feelings for me. Before Margot took you from underneath my grasp, we shared a powerful, addictive bond. But I'm in a different place in my life now. I'm with a man of God. I hope you can understand that.
When and we were only friends, did Margot take you from under her grasp?
Any music that can be classified as pop, punk rock, hip hop, alternative, or country is forbidden to be played on any speakers on this floor. If I have to, I will eradicate all traces of Lady Blah Blah in this bitch. Got it?
Kyla, you can't...
That wasn't a question. What the hell do you think you're doing with that thing on your torso?
My grandma got it for me for my 18th birthday, and she just died this weekend, so I wanted to wear it for her in her honor.
Aww, that's a really sweet thought, Erica.
That is not a sweet thought. It's a complete and utter abomination of my rules.
Come on, Kyla. Can't we make an exception for Erica's dead grandma?
It would mean so much to Grams if she could see me wearing her pink sweater from up in heaven.
Believe me, if Sweet Grams is up in heaven, the last thing she'd be doing is keeping tabs on your miserable life. Hand over the polyester. I don't think I've made myself clear. Do you see me laughing? No, this isn't a joke. College is not fun. It's been the mind-warping, soul-eating bane of my existence, and now it'll be yours. Welcome to my world, girls.
Margot had this idea of our... Yeah, I know, right? Here she is. Okay, I get the phone. Wow.
Hello? Alexa Walt. You're the president of Pyro Gamma. I emailed you about the Jessie Ann piece. Do you know anything? Anything at all? Oh my gosh.
I don't believe it! My name at the top of a featured news story. Wait a minute. Michael, why is Professor Binder's name on here?
Why is your name spelled on your birth certificate? Some things we'll never know.
Michael, this isn't a joke. I told you she had to be cited anonymously. Oh my God.
Silly Margot.
Save it, Margot. You know, I trusted you with my words, and you just exploited them for some overblown story. And to make matters worse, you have the nerve to add 10 years to my age.
No, Professor Binder, it wasn't...
Well, congratulations. It was influential. So influential, in fact, it only took the board 3 hours to decide to terminate me.
What? No. You can't be serious. They can't do that.
And how would you know? You don't know a thing about the real world, Margot. You're just a sophomore.
I've got your ear, Lukey Luke.
Okay, stop it. Both of you.
Eskimo kisses!
Look, Snicky, stop touching him, okay? And no more Eskimo kiss, kiss, kiss. Look, if you two can't do this together, then I'm gonna have to send one of you outside. Got it?
Sorry, Miss Charter. You know, Snicky's from Alaska, and we're just trying to make her schedule as geographically simple this semester.
That, and also, I want matching class schedules with my Lukey bear.
You do? Don't you think that's a little too much?
How could you say that, Luke? We are deeply in love, aren't we?
Of course we are. Ever since we met that day in the Eskimo Lodge in Alaska.
Then let's take the next step.
Actually, I have 2 spots open in the Tuesday-Thursday Chemistry 1102 lab.
No, I can't. I'm allergic to
That's
formaldehyde.
perfect for me. I've always wanted to taste formaldehyde.
What about an English course?
Snicky, I'm a 3rd-time sophomore. I've already taken my English classes 2 times, remember?
Well, actually, Luke, there's still comparative literature.
I've already taken all mine, Miss Charter.
What's wrong with you, Luke? Why won't you take comparative lit with me?
Snicky, I think that...
I wasn't asking you, Miss Sandy. So why is it, Luke? Why? Why? Why?
I'm dyslexic, okay?
Young love.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop this class anyway. I mean, whole schedule's messed up.
Right. You wouldn't be missing much anyways.
Hey, man. I'm not a man. I am a minuscule, insignificant speck on this forsaken planet.
Right. So, did Kyla Gang get a sex change?
Funny. I thought the same thing here my first day, but Murphy's cool. He's just a little uninspired. Kind of like you were before you met Snicky Kinsey. How did that happen anyways?
Well, after all the weirdness last year, I took a 1-month sabbatical in Alaska and kind of got time to focus and clear my head, and that's when I met Snicky. We were writing love songs on the banjo, chilling by the fire, and how was your break?
Nothing compared to my first week here. I made an ass of myself in front of my TA. My editor practically wants me dead, and I kind of got Professor Binder fired.
This is not about to be a Sociology 1101 reunion right now.
Well, it can't happen because Clive's at Stoneham and Professor Binder got fired by Margot.
What?
Thanks for that, Luke. And besides, it was an innocent mistake.
Like the time you burned your dorm room down and spent a year in the loony bin?
Lizabeth.
What, too much?
Congratulations, Lizabeth.
Congratulations for what? What are you talking about?
For finally offing that sorority bitch that you hated so much. Love the mugshot. Let me know if you need a place to hide the dead bodies.
And we'll do anything for a freaking cover story.
Don't stress, Liz B. Murder is the new black.
Bardell Bear Hug, read all about it. Read about how Lizabeth murdered Jessie Ann. Murder at Bardell, read all about it. New Bardell Bear Hug, read about how Lizabeth murdered Jessie Ann. I'm guessing you've read my Jessie Ann piece.
You mean this piece of trash? Nice job reporting lies, Andrea.
What lies? Your lovely House President told me all about how you used Jessie Ann's friends to steal her wardrobe in September, and about how she got her revenge by drugging you at that ZBT mixer in October. And a month later, you got your revenge, didn't you?
We made a bet at the Greek games. I won. She overreacted. I never saw her again.
You're so lying. You're hiding something, and I'm gonna find out what.
Andrea, with that Revlon red hair, you're the only one with something to hide.
So then I was all like, what do you mean Pineapple Express is a dumb movie? I mean, sure, it's all about weed, but that's the beauty of it. It was a dark comedy on how life really is. Yeah. Dumb.
Yeah, man, it's so not Hollywood.
My girlfriend's so mainstream. She just doesn't get art, you know?
Yeah. Hi, black guy?
Black guy? Why's it gotta be like that?
Oh, no. We're not being racist. We're rebelling against society's norms of being politically correct and showing discomfort using race as an identifier. Yeah. Got me, homie?
Yeah. So you guys are new here too then, right?
We're new. Dude, no one cool is new here. We're like vintage students, man. Studying kids for almost a decade now, conversating every day in this very spot. Until you came along, black guy.
Cool. Well, I'm a transfer from Bardell.
Bardell? Bardell is nothing but a cesspool of high school dropouts and quarterbacks.
Yeah. Bro, how'd you know? I was a quarterback at Lakeside for 3 years.
Athlete! We made contact!
Run! Bro, you left your book bag.
Kay, you can't even brush your teeth without getting spit on the mirror.
Well, who's the one who had to buy a plunger when you flushed a roll of toilet paper?
Oh my god, it was one time.
How does that even happen?
Enough! I can't believe I paused Nosferatu for you worthless freshmen.
Well, technically I'm a sophomore.
Yeah, and you're still gonna die one day.
Oh my god. That's like her 5th panic attack this week. She's a mess.
Sounds a lot like my roommate.
Yeah, Margeaux, I know.
How do you know that?
I'm kind of like a huge fan of your film documentary, you know, on YouTube.
I'm not sure whether I'm honored or disgusted.
I totally get your hatred towards Margot and indifference to the world.
Yeah, disgusted.
More than disgusted, revolted.
Yeah, so this should solve your little problem.
Wait, you want me to commit roomicide?
Well, murder is the new black.
Smells like college spirit.
Sir, can you tell me why stores keep charging me tax? The Blue Store just charged me $3 extra, and Obama said I'm not even supposed to pay tax.
Huh?
Yeah, totally messed up. I mean, at Starbucks, I had to take change out of their tip jar just so I can get my money back.
You are an American citizen, aren't you?
Is that a trick question?
No, but I do have some questions for you. You are Shannon Rice, correct?
Oh my God. How do you know my name? You racist!
I'm not
He's
a
a
rapist.
rapist!
I'm not a rapist. I'm a detective. I'm a detective. Detective J. Mollick.
Oh.
So you haven't seen or heard from Jessie Ann Hodes since your finals week, right?
Yes. Well, no. I mean, I see her in my dreams. She's always telling me how stupid I am and how I'll never survive in the real world without a surgical facelift.
And she was your best friend?
Oh, yeah. Jessie Ann treated me like a second-class citizen. So did all the Thai Alpha Beta girls. That's why I dropped out of the sisterhood and decided to become a free spirit. Like Free Willy.
Okay, but in the real world, the last time you saw Jessie Ann was?
The Greek Games. We let go of a rope and then she flipped out. And then she just disappeared. Like Carmen Sandiego. Oh, but I did hear that cracky jackheads are over winter break.
Cracky Jackhead.
What do you want now? Was losing my job not bad enough? But you want me to lose my home too?
Please, Professor Binder, let me explain. I brought you this chocolate frappuccino.
I'm allergic to chocolate. Unless you plan on killing me off since you're so intent on ruining my life anyway.
Professor Binder, I'm not trying to ruin your life. I made sure everything was completely anonymous. I swear. It was my editor, Michael Morris. I worked so hard at this paper, but it's just like he wants me to fail. The only reason he printed your name was to get to me.
Listen, Margot. It's probably for the best anyway.
It was? But you were so...
Angry? Yeah, I was angry before, and you know, all that anger came from me losing my job, my income, my livelihood, but to be honest, all those things were making me angry when I had them. And now, my teaching days are long.
No, Professor Binder, don't say that. Look, I'm gonna find a way to fix this. Everything's gonna work out, I promise.
It already has, Margot. It already has.
Professor?
Elizabeth, what the hell is this? A Pyro Gamma girl using swear words. See, change is good.
And since when were you change?
Since my divine Prada boots stepped foot in this sad, payless shopping world.
Okay, quit the superiority act, Elizabeth. You're not better than any of us. And newsflash, you're not running for president of the United States.
But I am. And Alexa is John McCain. And come election day, she'll be crying herself back to the retirement home she came from, while the rest of the nation celebrates in my eccentric yet easily pronounceable name.
And how are you offering us change? Wearing trashy tops and out bitching every Cordelia Chase out there? Because that sounds more like Jessie Ann to me.
Yeah, no, and ever since she's disappeared, it's like you've taken her place. This is so beneath you, Elizabeth.
Heck, it's beneath Middle Earth.
Alexa, I didn't know you would be home.
I knew that you were a cold-hearted bitch.
But Lizabeth, this is just sad. Sad? You want to know what's sad? The fact that my own sister would sell me out to a freaking newspaper. So now we're sisters, huh? You really are as two-faced as people say you are. Maybe you did kill Jessie Ann after all. You don't seriously believe it. You'd be surprised what people could believe. Good luck on election day, sis.
Ooh, intro to genealogy. How's that one?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna drop it. It's pretty useless considering my folks won't even tell me who my bio parents are. Not really a family tree there.
They won't tell you. Is that even legal? I mean, no one gets adopted in Alaska, so I wouldn't know. One time my parents left me on a glacier and I was almost raised by polar bears.
Actually, it probably wouldn't be that bad to be raised by polar bears. They probably wouldn't force you to have a real major or make you hit 60 credits before you hit 30.
How's journalism law?
I was talking to Margot, she's in it, and she was saying that,
Margot.
Yeah, it's a small school.
Well, maybe you can drop journalism and take on my history course and switch out of your geography for my comparative lit, and I can take on your genealogy and statistic classes easy.
No, Snicky, I've already told you I can't do comparative lit.
Luke, I know you're not dyslexic. I phoned your ma and she said you've been reading Aragon since you were a 9er.
I do not read Aragon, and I can't do comparative lit, and I've got to go to journalism.
Oh, of course. You better not keep Margot waiting.
I'll drop it next week, okay? But I just need to figure out my own schedule on my own time.
So my subject is kind of a witch. This comes across in my abstract use of colors and shapes. See, you might ask yourself, was Clive Jenkins just drawing a bunch of blotchy lines and colors? Or was Clive Jenkins hungover? Or did Clive Jenkins draw this with his left hand? And I say yes. Yes, I was, and yes, I did. But that's not the point. The point is that I use my artistical vision to show this chick and how she really looks to all of you. I mean, not that she looks like this in real life, because you know what I'm saying, in real life, this chick is fine. You know what I'm saying? And if I wasn't a taken man, I would.
Mr. Jenkins, I think I speak on behalf of all of us. Since we are dying, wrap it up, please.
Sorry. Well, what I mean is, my painting might look simple on the outside, but it's pretty deep and complicated on the inside. You see, it's about people and looking at you as if you're one way, but when you're really not, you know? So that's my art. So what'd I get?
Clive, friend. More of an acquaintance. I've told you this 4 times already. Stoneham rejected your application for the spring semester. You do not go here.
Yes, I do. And I demand a real grade for this. I slaved for weeks working on this assignment. I drank non-commercial coffee. I bought the artsy glasses. I bought 3 pairs of artsy skinny pants just so I can look like Randy Warballs.
It's Andy Warhol. You are a disruption to the class as well as my mind. I'm going to have to ask you to leave, Mr. Jenkins.
Well, that's too bad, because I'm not leaving. Hey, for real, hey, let go of me, for real. I ain't... It's all right. I don't need Stoneham to be a true artist. I'll be a true artist on my own. You'll see.
I'm not in any kind of trouble, am I? Because I can assure you that I've been on nothing but a path of righteousness.
This is actually about Jessie Ann Hodes. Word is you saw her over the break.
Well, yes, sir, I saw her once.
When and where was that exactly?
Well, it must have been in early December, the 6th or the 7th, maybe. It was at the Sunnyside Rehabilitation Center for Troubled Sinners.
Jessie Ann was in rehab?
Well, yes and no. It was quite an odd sighting, really.
Hello. Do you know who I am? I'm Jessie Ann Hodes. I'm Jessie Ann Hodes, goddammit. Yes, Jessie Ann Hodes, I understand. No, evidently you don't understand, you lowly staff member. I want a room and I want it now.
But we don't have any openings. And quite frankly, we only take troubled sinners with addiction problems.
Addiction problems? Look, honey. Lip gloss, laxative, makeup, Blackberry. I'm the American consumer. I'm addicted to everything.
It's not the same thing, ma'am.
You know what? Fine. A month ago, I could get in any frat party I wanted. Now, I can't even check into rehab. I just wanted to go to rehab for a few months, get some really awesome drugs like Lindsay. God, you know, if Lindsay could do it, why can't I?
Excuse me. Do you realize that you have been swearing and taking the Lord's name in vain in his very temple? I think you should leave.
Are you people for real right now? Whatever. My God, I'll just go to Stoneham. It's just like rehab, but with better drugs. Later, freaks.
Johnny wanted Mandy, but Mandy wanted Danny, but Danny thought I could get Sandy, could he only get a shot? Said he was affected, so panicky and conflicted, wasn't sure that what she wanted was what she wanted.
Hey, Taylor?
Sounds as if you're about to drop my class.
Oh, no, not at all. I'd never drop your class. Actually, I was kind of hoping to get some of your post-grad expertise on something.
I'm not sure about expertise, but I'm all yours. Try me.
Okay, so my psycho editor purposely printed my source's name, even though he ensured me complete anonymity. And now she's getting fired.
And now you just feel horrible, and you're trying to find some miraculous way to undo the damage. Because if you can't, then how could you ever really make it in the world?
Yeah, wow, it's like you read my mind.
I was exactly where you were, Margot. You've got to stop letting people, like this screwball editor of yours, walk all over you. You need to stand up for yourself. These are next week's notes. Conditional anonymity is something you can very much get your editor in deep shenanigans over.
Thanks so much, Taylor. This is great. Thank you. Hey, what would you say about getting coffee sometime? You know, to talk about journalism kind of stuff.
Friday morning sounds good.
Friday morning. All right, cool. That sounds good. I've your number right here on my syllabus. So, cool. Hey, just out of curiosity, do you believe in Murphy's Law? You know, that anything can go wrong, will go wrong, that sort of thing?
No, pessimism never gets you anywhere.
You're right.
Hey, that popcorn is mine. So is half this floor you're defiling with your store-brand jelly. It's the same great taste for half the price, Erica. Now give me back my popcorn. Make me.
What are you doing? Erica, are you okay?
Hey, what the hell did you do to Erica? She made me do it. She made me. She attacked me. She picked up the knife and literally tried to stab me.
Literally? Don't you mean she figuratively tried to stab you?
No, literally. She literally tried to stab me. She said Kyla told her to.
Yeah, I can't deal with this sober.
Kyla, you just can't leave. What if Erica needs an ambulance or something?
Then be sure not to call for one. I could use a good Sunday funeral.
Ugh! Okay, you have to be strong and resist Kyla's wicked influence. You're going to have to choose a side.
Wait, there are sides now?
We can't just be guinea pigs in Kyla's warped little game. Erica was almost stabbed today. A line has been crossed.
Wait, Savannah, do you really want to take on Kyla Kane?
We don't have a choice. It's fight or flight, girls. Do or die. Got the picture?
So what, are we like a guild now? The Anti-Kane Alliance?
The Anti-Kane Alliance.
So you could take that French course since you didn't get the AP credit for it in high school because you kind of failed the test, but that's neither here nor there. Elizabeth?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Miss C. I just have a lot on my mind. Life has been kind of overwhelming lately.
Elizabeth, I know that college courses can be a bit overwhelming.
I never think about those. It's life. Life is overwhelming. It's just Jessie Ann and Alexa and this whole election thing and still no boyfriend. I'm like a television actress with overcomplicated storylines. Remember last fall, I was trying so hard to fit in with Jessie Ann and that whole crowd. I was even passing out flyers for her. And when it was all said and done, she still turned out to be such a girl.
A girl?
Yes, a girl. I never get along with girls. Except for the one time I had a best friend named Amanda. We would go to the mall food court and rate all the fug girls on a scale from -10 to 0. And then based on the score, we would decide if we would eat or not. But then Amanda became anorexic, and I started to look really fat around her, so that was over.
It sounds like you were pretty lonely, though. But you are in a sorority right now, right?
Pyro Gamma. Most people wouldn't even call them that, but I can't knock them. I mean, sure, they're socially handicapped, but they grew on me. And then the whole Jessie Ann article came out, and it all went to crap. Maybe I am a bad person.
Lizabeth, I'm gonna be blunt with you right here, okay? And I want you to be honest with me. Did you really have anything to do with the disappearance of Jessie Ann? Well, then believe me, you're not a bad person. But you could work on being a better one. Start learning how to value others and build meaningful relationships. Heck, take advantage of what life has to offer instead of taking advantage of other people. Have the power to let power go.
That so does not sound like me.
Well, maybe not. But college is all about changes. And come on, do you really want to end up like Jessie Ann?
She says welcome to my world, don't be scared to enter. 21 and older, yeah they do surrender. No, I'm not sober, drunk off all the liquor. Mango on my swisher, can I please kiss you? Close your eyes and picture, shout it so bad. Cause you know I gotta get you. No rush though, we can take the time. And if you really wanna know, I'm a Gemini. They say there's two sides to this book, but that's a good look. When I look at you, I can tell why you got a shook from head to toe. Like Miss Margot, I guess you just a pro with hip control the best. Better yet, I say that you're blessed. You got a face in the body that I'll never forget. So show me why you ain't like the rest. And don't stop what you're doing till I'm impressed. She says I'm what she needs. Says she really wanna ride with me. Just chill, kick it vibe with me. Tell the truth, never lie to me. Like by the hand, cry for me. Says she the type of chick that'll die for me. So my only reply is I agree. So please show me, cause it's time to see. Now show me something I ain't never seen. Show me something I ain't never seen. Show me. Where is it?
Pig?
Andrea, where's Renee?
She's not here. She had a hair emergency. Don't you read the Bardell blog? It's pretty sad considering it's her boyfriend's party and all.
Boyfriend?
Yeah. Dorian, her boyfriend. Party.
Dorian? Who's this clown?
Clown? Clown? This clown is your likely future boss. Dorian Lang, 4.5 GPA.
Well, I'm Clive Jenkins, 2.34 GPA, and I'm in math modeling. And hey, guess what? Renee's my girlfriend.
Actually, no. You and Renee never had anything real. You were never exclusive.
Well, we'll just see about that.
See about that? You are such a loser. Look at me, I'm a prodigy. I'm a cool.
Big freaking whoop, bro.
Big freaking whoop. I graduated valedictorian of my class. Got the ACCC Academic Award 2 years in a row. Interned at the White House. And last summer, I self-published a book on biophysics. What have you done with your life?
This.
Tell me please, could you keep it on the low? But you know me, I got a girl in the zone, blowing my mind. I said quit playing with my head. She says I'm what she needs. Says she really wanna ride with me.
So it's gonna look different for like everyone.
Should we actually,
Oh my gosh. Whoa. So crazy.
Hey, Margot. Spotty seeing you here?
Yeah. Well, the guy pretty much invited everyone, so.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Luke to get here, and I wanted to come say hello, and that I really, really hope you're not trying to pull him back into your womanly grasp like a man-eating Venus flytrap.
Snicky, I think you're a little confused. Luke and I, we're absolutely nothing but friends. Barely even that.
That's not what I heard.
Look, anything in the past is just that. I've moved on, and obviously so has he. And he seems to really love you.
Snicky! You changed my schedule behind my back. What the crap?
But Luke, I just wanted us to spend more time together.
More time together? We already spend every single second of the day together. How much more time is there to spend?
But Luke, I just...
No, just stop! You're not my mother, so quit trying to control my life and map out my schedule.
Luke, why don't you cut her some slack?
Stay out of this, Margot! Snicky, I'm sorry, come on. Snicky, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Snicky. Good grief, what do you want now?
I need you to retract Professor Binder's statement on behalf of the paper and to get her job back.
Did you hear that? Margot here wants us to retract her professor's statements. You know, to get her job back, on behalf of the paper. Let's all laugh at her wild imagination. That was funny.
All right, fine. I guess I'll just have to go to the student activities board and tell them that I tried.
The student activities board?
Well, yeah. I was gonna go speak with the board supervisor. You know, your boss? Yeah. About your failure to fulfill conditional anonymity. You know, apparently you can get fired for that.
Fine, Margot, fine. I'll retract the dumb quotes and the next issue of the Bardell Bear. You happy now?
Blissful.
Then go away. I hate her so much. I wish someone just run over the truck or something.
I can arrange that.
Who do you know?
Pumpkin juice. It's so cool.
Where's the butterbeer juice? I heard the butterbeer.
Awesomeness in like a mug.
It's really bad.
I don't care. It tastes like heaven.
You all look really pretty tonight. Okay, listen, I know I've been a major bitch lately. Well, more of a bitch than usual, but I'm really, really sorry. You guys are my sisters, and I don't want to hurt you. Listen, I'm totally done campaigning. Whoever deserves to be president will be president.
Lizabeth, it's sort of complicated.
I know. It's so very complicated being a girl, but why does it have to be? Why do we have to hate and bring each other down to lift ourselves up?
It's not just that, Lizabeth.
I know. It's also the artificial beauty industry and the whole emphasis on fakeness, but $50,000 a year on cosmetics, really?
Lizabeth, we went ahead and took an early ballot this morning. The House unanimously voted me president.
But you still got vice president.
We're really sorry, Elizabeth, but we can take an official ballot if you want.
No, it's fine. Alexa deserves it. She'll make a great president. Again.
Excuse me. Mind if I ask who the subject of your picture here is intended to be?
This girl, Jessie Ann. Why? Who's asking?
Well, Jessie Ann Holt's been missing for weeks now.
No, because I just drew her over my break at my ex-school Stoneham. And she didn't tell me she was gonna go missing or anything. Hey, what up? Can I paint you?
No, you can get lost, perv. You can paint me.
Hey, aren't you Jessie Ann, Liz B's sorority friend?
I am not Lizabeth Martin's friend.
Well, that's a shame, because Liz B's a pretty cool chick. I mean, not like she'd ever try to get with me. It doesn't matter. It's only because people think that we're platonic.
If you're such platonic friends, you'll pass along a message for me. Tell her I said to watch out.
Whoa. Whoa there, Carrie. What do you mean by that?
Let's just say that I'm gonna pay her a little visit. And when I do, girlfriend's gonna be real sorry she ever locked horns with Jessie Ann Hodes.
I painted her. That's it. I swear I never touched the woman.
All right, class, settle down.
We got a lot to cover today, and thanks to my computer crashing in the middle of grading last night, I'm gonna have to work off these outdated notes. And of course, nobody cares. Today we're gonna be talking about copyright law and who owns what in corporate media. It's really just a matter of... What the crap? These notes are all out of order.
The crap?
I don't even know why I became a professor. I don't even like kids. I like music. Why did I do this? Why? I mean, thank God I didn't have any kids. None that I kept, anyway.
Mom?
Nope. Not even your mother could save you from this death trap of a semester.
What are you talking about?
Murphy's Law. Whatever can go wrong will go much terribly worse than you could have ever imagined.